Hello, and welcome to Journey to Reading, a phonological awareness training for early learning brought to you by SDUSD. Accurate pronunciation of sounds is crucial for consistent learning across grade levels. Let's view this video on articulation.
As educators, we know the importance of articulating and pronouncing our sounds clearly. When asking students to isolate phonemes in words, this can be a challenging task. When we hear language, all of our sounds are co-articulated. Oftentimes, when isolating sounds, such as stop sounds, we hear students add an extra sound or a schwa onto the end. For example, the sound of B, is often pronounced by students ba, adding that schwa onto the end. We want to make sure that we are modeling the sound clearly and accurately for students and providing error correction if we hear students adding that schwa on. Many educators are aware of keeping our sounds nice and clipped. However, there are 4 sounds that are a little bit trickier and not often recognized as adding that schwa. When we look at the sound of Q, we often teach it as qua. But listen to this word, queen. Ku is the sound we hear in queen, not quaeen. This can be a trickier sound. To help yourself pronounce this accurately, think of a word that begins with that sound and isolate just the first sound. Queen, quick, quiz. Q says ku. Another tricky sound, Y. Oftentimes we teach Y as ya, but listen to that. Ya adds the schwa. When I say yellow, I do not hear a after yellow. Y says ye in yellow or yo-yo or yesterday. Y says ye. We often hear the sound W pronounced wa. But what do we hear at the end? Another schwa. Listen to this word, watermelon. We do not say watermelon, we say watermelon. W says w, like in wish or Wednesday or went. W says w. And our final tricky sound is the sound of R. Oftentimes we hear this pronounced When we look at this red rectangle, we do not say red or rectangle. The sound of R is red, rest, read. We realize some of these sounds may be new to you, and you can practice pronouncing those sounds before you get in front of students to help them articulate these sounds clearly. Think of a word that begins with that sound, isolate that sound, and you will be able to hear that sound clearly.
Monitoring students' progress in phonological awareness can be achieved through Hegarty's phonemic awareness assessments. As phonemic awareness is an oral and auditory skill, assessments are conducted individually. Another efficient method to gauge students' phonemic awareness is to listen to their responses during instruction and make observational notes. A helpful suggestion from a colleague is to rotate rows of seating on the carpet, allowing students in the front to be part of a focus group each week, then rotate the students to the back of the carpet, and you now have a new focus row of students in the front. Once students have acquired most of their letters and sounds beyond week 19, examining their writing can reveal the sounds they are hearing in words as they connect those sounds to print.
Similarly, assessing their ability to sound out or decode words provides insights into their capacity to blend sounds into words. In instances where students already possess many of these skills, adjusting the curriculum's difficulty to meet individual needs is recommended. Consider creating focus groups based on assessment data to address specific challenging skills.
Now, let's proceed to the assessment. Here are the administration guidelines for the Phonemic Awareness Assessment. This information can be found on the Early Educator website. The 3 assessments are labeled Form A, Form B, and Form C. The assessments gather information and monitor progress with the Hegarty Phonemic Awareness lessons. This is Form A and is 3 pages. On each page, you will find 2 assessment sections. The directions for each section are listed on the assessment. This is page 2. This is page 3 of the assessment. Here is the scoring guide where you will record the student scores. This recording sheet will be used to input the data for each student into Illuminate 3 times per year. Formative and summative assessments are often conducted simultaneously in a classroom setting. While assessing a fundamental skill that most students are expected to learn, teachers may also evaluate an advanced skill that they hope some students will acquire. Co-teachers typically distribute tasks based on their particular areas of expertise or skills, all the while collaborating and maintaining open communication to make collective decisions. Here is an example: responsibilities co-teachers share in teaching Hegarty phonological awareness. Get ready to watch a sample Hegarty lesson and take note of the use of hand motions.
Hi friends, it's Mrs. Botari, and it is time for our listening games. Today, our words will be from our Thursday lesson in week 1. And we will begin by hearing and saying rhyming words. Today, our words rhyme because we hear the rhyming part I in these words. Can you say these 2 rhyming words? Buy, high. Buy, high. High, tie. Say those words. High, tie. Tie, my. Tie, my. My guy. My guy. Those words rhymed because we heard the rhyming part, I. Now we will listen for the first or beginning sound we hear in names. I will say a name and tell you the first sound I hear. I will say that name again. Then it gets to be your turn. Listen. Veda. Veda. Can you say it? Veda. Veda. Mia. 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 Jose. 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 Now we will blend words together. I will say 2 small words and blend them together to make one big word. Then it gets to be your turn. Listen. Back, yard, backyard. You do it. Back, yard, backyard. Back, seat, back seat. Your turn. Back, seat, back seat. Back, pack, backpack. You do it. Back, pack, backpack. Back, bone, backbone. Your turn. Back, bone, backbone. Back, ground, background. You say it. Back, ground, background. Now we will listen for the last or final sound we hear in a word. We will listen to words that end with the D sound. Can you say that? Say D. D. Watch me. The word is bed. Bed. You try it. Bed. Read. Read. Your turn. Read. Hide. Hide. You do it. Hide. Need. Need. Your turn. Need. Sad. Sad. Your turn. Sad. Excellent job listening for that D sound at the end of the words. Now we will segment one big word and take it apart into two smaller words. These are the same words that we put together. Now we will take these words apart. Listen, backyard, backyard. Your turn. Backyard, backyard. Back seat, back seat. Your turn. Back seat, back seat. Backpack, backpack. You do it. Backpack, backpack. Backbone, backbone. Your turn. Backbone, backbone. Background, background. Your turn. Background, background. Now we will listen for the number of words we hear in a sentence. I will say a sentence. Say that sentence back to me. Then we will count all of the words we hear. Say, I am kind. I am kind. Let's count the words. I am kind. We heard 3 words in that sentence. Say, I am nice. Let me hear you. I am nice. Let's count those words. I am nice. Yes, we heard 3 words in that sentence. Say, I am strong. I am strong. Let's count the words. I am strong. We heard 3 words in that sentence. I am brave. Say it. I am brave. Let's count those words. I am brave. Yes, we heard 3 words in that sentence. Great job today, friends.